Hello guys, I hope you're all well. Today I wanted to share with you 26 things that you can do while you're at home. Which, if you're watching this in like 5-6 months time, you might be thinking, why is she telling us things that we can do at home? But at the moment we are in the middle of the coronavirus crisis. For me personally, I work from home, so I'm used to being at home a lot. Now I have to get out. I need fresh air. I go to the gym pretty much every day. I do the school run 5 days a week. I like to get out and see friends and be sociable, but at the same time, I love my time at home. And I'm a big believer in you should build a life that you don't want to escape from. And I think that's really relevant as well in terms of your home. Like, have a home that you don't feel like you need to always be out of. Yes, of course, when we're not potentially on lockdown, it's good to get out as much as possible. Yeah, it's just, for me, I've spent a lot of time working on being happy in myself, with my body, with my mind, with my soul, in my home and everything, just so that, you know, external factors are less impactful. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go. So number one is to meditate. Now there are loads of ways that you can meditate. You can do guided meditation through an app, YouTube channels. I'm part of the Elevate the Globe community. I'll leave a link to them below because they are just amazing. I'm part of their paid community, but they have free content as well. Number two is to practice gratitude, whether that's writing it down. So I remember having the Secret book, the book called The Secret, and one of the pages said, like, write down 5 things that you're grateful for, which for me, okay, friends, family, my health, my car, my job. And then at a later date in the book, there was like, write down 100 things. And I was like, how can I ever think of 100 things? But actually, when you do it, you realise just the amount of things that you have to be grateful for. So not only have I woken up today, but I can open my eyes, I can see, I can hear, I can move, I'm not in pain, I'm in a safe city, I'm in a safe country, I have running water, I have clean bedding, I have a bed, I have a mattress, I have changes of bedding. Like, you know, there are so many things that you can be grateful for. So writing it down is really, really powerful. Another thing is when you first wake up in the morning, just think of 5 things that you're grateful for, 10 things, 20 things, but that make it the first thing that you think of when you wake up in the morning. That's a really, really powerful tool. And also, letting people know that you're grateful for them. I remember listening to a podcast by a guy called Garrett Jones, and he said every morning text 5 people, or it could be 10 people, however many you are grateful for, and just let them know that you appreciate them and maybe why as well. So, you know, hi mum, I just want to let you know that I'm really grateful for everything that you do for me and the boys, or hi to a particular friend, I just want to know that I really appreciate you and our chats on the school run. Number 3, positive mantras. This could be thought of in your head, written. You could write them on little post-it notes and stick them around your house. You could stick one on your bathroom mirror that says, you know, I am powerful, I am healing, I am surrounded by love and health. It tends to be centered around what you're currently going through and trying to work on. Number 4 is to do mirror work, and I feel like if we're going to be stuck at home for a while, this is one that you're going to want to do. That's better. So yeah, mirror work is really about connecting with yourself. So look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself everything about yourself that you love and that you're grateful for, you know, how much you appreciate your body and everything that it does for you. If you've got children, that it's growing your children, that it can take you to work each day and it helps you to think about things and learn and stuff like that. Just really love and forgive yourself and, you know, what you're going to achieve. Number 5, read a book. So I prefer to read fiction and listen to non-fiction. I love to have a physical book and really get into a new world with characters, and yeah, just really, it's escapism, isn't it? Whereas I prefer to listen to non-fiction, which is my next one. Number 6, listen to a podcast, because I feel like I can listen to it and take in the facts and stuff while I'm brushing my teeth and doing my skincare and getting the boys breakfast. Number 7, learn a new skill, like a new language. I've seen people on Instagram stories like learning to juggle and learning to play a musical instrument. You know, take up painting or sewing Because when else are you going to take the time, make time for yourself to do things like this? I really feel like after this period of time has passed, we're going to have such a new appreciation for ourselves and what we're capable of, what we're able to do in terms of our freedom, like time and financial and physical freedom. Like, we're going to really appreciate being able to go to the gym and go to work and go to school and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to really appreciate just how precious our time is and what we can achieve and what we're capable of. Number 8, stretch. I'm a big fan of stretching. I do it when I wake up in the morning, I do it before bed. You know, when I'm just sat in the boys' room while they're playing, I'll be kind of like stretching up my legs. And yeah, I love stretching. I think movement is going to be really important during this time. Number 9, which is very linked to number 8, do yoga. There are loads of yoga flows that you can follow on YouTube. There are apps that you can download as well, free ones and paid ones. I tend to use my Elevate the Globe community yoga flows because they do meditation, mantras, yoga, all of it. So if you're interested in all of that kind of stuff, Elevate the Globe is amazing. You can follow them on Instagram, but like I said, I'll leave a link to their website and you can check them out. I don't really know what kind of offers or anything they've got on at the moment. Number 10, a home workout. There are so many people offering live fitness classes on Instagram, Facebook and things like that at the moment. I just think it's amazing to see how communities are coming together and people are offering their services. I saw that the Body Coach was offering them, and Gemma's Health Hub. I'll leave a link to her Instagram below. I met her at an event a while ago and she's so lovely. Every morning at 7 o'clock she does a live Instagram workout that you can follow along with. So now it's the perfect time to do something like that. Number 11, journal. This is a really great time to get to know yourself, to heal, to forgive, to reflect. Of an evening, when you get into bed, just write. You know, you don't have to have a plan of what you're going to write. Everyone does it differently. Sometimes I just want to brain dump everything, you know, oh, this happened today and this happened, and just get it out, because then once it's on paper, it's like it's out of your mind. Sometimes I want to write down things I'm grateful for and what went well. It is just as powerful to write down what went well in your day and what's making you happy as it is to write down what you want to kind of release. And I think quite often when we're in a good place, we almost forget to do those things because we think, well, I don't need it anymore. When actually it's something that needs consistency. Just like working out. You don't go to the gym until you've lost the weight or gained the muscle or whatever your goal is, and then just stop. You keep it up, and that's just as important when it comes to mental health activities. Number 12, colour. I love an adult colouring book, but if not, just draw something or just have a plain piece of paper and just freestyle it. If your children are at home with you and they're doing crafts and stuff, then get creative with them, you know, do painting and cutting and sticking, and just, it's a really good release and it's something that can really focus your mind. Number 13, create a vision board. I am actually really excited to do my next one. I did one back in September and I just loved it, absolutely loved it. I used to love scrapbooking, so if you're into that kind of thing, then this is just a great way to kind of combine that with setting goals. But yeah, just get a load of old magazines, big bit of paper, and just start cutting them up. Or you could go online and you can search for images that inspire you, print those out, cut them out, stick them. I just kind of went with images that caught my eye, and then I tried to realise what they meant to me, rather than thinking, right, I want a new car, I'm going to look for a picture of a car. That's one way to do it. You can absolutely do it that way. And I might actually do a separate video on vision boards and like different ways to set your goals. It's crazy how sometimes you can look back at your vision board and realise like, oh, that's happened, or that hasn't happened, but it's actually happened in this way instead. And yeah, I keep mine in my bedroom, so I see it multiple times a day. Every so often I look at it, I talk about it to myself. It's a really powerful way of manifesting, law of attraction. Number 14, plan your future. Plan the things you're going to do when you're out of isolation. Places you want to travel to, days out you're going to take your kids, restaurants you want to eat at, clothes that you're going to buy, just, you know, all the exciting things that you've got to look forward to, because I've got a feeling this time is going to be quite low for a lot of people, and, you know, people are going to feel a bit like, oh, you know, especially if they've had to cancel things that they would normally do, and if they are people that are very sociable and get out and do lots of things, even if it's just, you know, more books you're going to read once you're out of lockdown, and people that you want to catch up with face to face. Number 15, goals. set some goals, whether it's writing them down, or like I said, doing a vision board, telling people, you know, this is a big time to communicate with people over the phone, which is another point of mine. Yeah, take this time to really think about what you want to do with your life, reevaluate, you know, are you happy where you are with your current work, your current situation? You know, are you gonna join the gym when this is all over? Are you gonna change your job? Are you gonna start a new business? Think about how you want your life to be and what you want to achieve. And you can make little mind maps as well of how you're going to achieve it, and it's very exciting. Number 16, start a business. This is the perfect time when you're at home, you can't go out, no distractions, to really focus on a project. So if you've been thinking about setting up your own design agency, or, you know, designing your own clothing brand, or starting an at-home business like I have my Tropic business, I have my travel business, now is a perfect time to do it. And I know, like with the travel business, I've had a few people say, you know, obviously no one's going to want to buy any travel now, so it's not a good time, but actually this is a great time for you to learn about the business. And the same with Tropic as well. Get your products with Tropic. You'll have your starter kit sent to you. You can learn about the products, learn about the brand, familiarise yourself with everything, get your social media pages set up, you know, get pamper dates planned in for the future and really set things up. And I mean, I do 90% of my sales online. I speak to all my customers online, my team online. Yeah, I've had a lot of interest recently from people saying, okay, I need to start something like this. Different passive incomes is really important. Now is a great time to start that. You know, hopefully we'll never be in this situation again, but so if we are, you know you've always got another income coming in. And yeah, same with my travel business, you know, get on, learn about the different suppliers, and so that when people are traveling again, great, ready to go. Number 17, study. Now's a great time if you want to get another qualification, do distance learning. I'm actually studying at the moment to be an accredited life coach, and luckily it's all online, so nothing has changed. Number 18, binge watch. It doesn't all have to be philosophical and mental health and stuff like that. If there's a series, like if you want to binge watch Friends from the beginning all over again, take the time to do it now. Use this time to do the fun things that you think, oh, I'd love to call in sick for work today, although you should never have a job that you want to call in sick for. You should enjoy your job and love what you do every single day. But, you know, the things that you think, oh, I just want to stay in my pyjamas and binge watch all of you. Do it now! Go through Netflix. Netflix is probably never going to be watched as much as it is now. Number 19, get creative with cooking. You know, you don't have to rush breakfast to get out the door anymore. You don't have to quickly do a microwave meal in the evening because you didn't get back from work till late. You can really get creative and boost your nutrition. And, you know, if you've been meaning to cut out milk from your diet to see if it helps with your stomach, or, you know, try more spinach to see if it helps with your energy, now's a really good time to do that. Learn about your body and what your body really needs. Number 20, which of course I feel like I had to say, declutter. Get the bin bags out, have bags for charity, bags for the bin, bags to give to people, so that when we can get out of lockdown, you can just go and clear those bags out. And yeah, it's a really, really great time to minimise everything. Number 21, clean. There's going to be a lot of cleaning going on, especially because obviously it's a virus that we're talking about, so I think everyone just is at that heightened, it's not just washing hands, is it? It's cleaning your house. But now's a good time. Get that spring clean in. Open those windows and clean. Give your house a really thorough clean that you might not normally get time to do when you're out and about with a busy lifestyle. Number 22, reorganise. If you've been thinking, oh, I don't like where my bed is in my room, or the cupboards just don't go by that window, learn about feng shui. Find out where, you know, different things in your room would be better for the energy of the room and be centered and things like that. Get some sage sticks and do some smudging, clear the negative energy, make sure the plants are in the right place and things are facing the door in the right way, and just make your home just more of like a safe haven. Number 23, communicate. Communication is going to be key at the moment. I mean, it always is, isn't it? We are such a community of not being a community, and, you know, heads down on our phones like this. And even though, yeah, we might be talking to people like this, you know, we're not really communicating with people. It's all, hi, how are you? Yeah, good, how are you? Yeah, great. I don't feel like we really embrace conversations anymore. So call someone, FaceTime them, Write a letter, write a postcard. That's what I might get the boys to do actually, write letters to the grandparents if we can't see them during this time. Number 24, get organised with your life admin. So things like your bills, you know, go on your banking app and make sure that all of your bills come out on the same day. Compare your gas and electric and make sure that you're going for the most economical one and that you're not overpaying. End subscriptions that you don't use anymore. It's a really good time to get on top of life admin. Number 25, connect with nature. Whether that is opening the windows to let the fresh air in and the noise from outside as well, you know, the birds tweeting and the wind blowing. Go outside barefoot, ground yourself, really feel the ground with your feet just to really reconnect with nature, because this is going to be a time where we're not connected with nature as much. And finally, number 26, rest. We have been told to stay indoors. I remember seeing this thing shared on social media and it was like, our great-grandparents were told to go out and fight in the war. We're being told to stay in our house and rest and stay healthy and stay safe. I think we can do it. You know, it is going to be hard mentally for people who are used to getting out and about and staying active and being sociable, but at the same time, this is such a great opportunity to heal and self-discover and reconnect with ourselves and our loved ones who are closest to us, and, you know, really get organised and get on top of things. Like, when are we ever going to have time to do this again? You know, normally you have time off work and time off of the day-to-day. It's either because you're off sick, in which case you can't really do much, or you're on annual leave. And if you're on annual leave, you've usually got a holiday planned or like lots of things going on. Whereas to actually have time to just get on top of all the normal stuff, it never happens. It's a really good time just to breathe, you know? I would love to know if you've got any more to add. Obviously you can't comment on the video, but let me know on Instagram. I'll leave all of my handles and stuff below. And yeah, lots of love to all of you. Bye!